Hello, everyone. We might not see many people because it's the daylight hours. Hello. Not to mention I just popped on unannounced. So we'll wait a few moments for, excuse me, for everyone to join in. Hello, everyone that's joining in. Hi, Simon. Hi, Marie. Hi, Stevie. Hi, Nikki. I'm actually now live in our new live location in the store, which I'll be giving you guys sneak peeks of that in the upcoming weeks. Hello, Penny. But the Unity stamps are going fast. So, and I have my Unity hoodie on. You can see the sleeve. But I wanted to make sure to show you guys these new stamps before they are gone. And I knew that if I went live tonight, that they might not exist anymore. So, at least our first batch might not exist anymore. So I wanted to go live here now and show you how it works. Yes, you can use Brutus Bucks on them. You just cannot use your discount on them. So the Brutus Bucks do work on them, though. As long as you exchange in the Brutus... Actually, I'm not sure. I might have lied. I don't know if you can use them on these. You might want to email Heather. I might have just told a fib. I'm not sure. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. And if you hear anything in the background, that is because I am live in our physical store. So if you hear anything, it's just because we are live in the actual store location. So we have 4 brand new background stamps from Unity. Most of you guys know that I did team up with Unity a couple of months ago. The reason being is I love red rubber in the world of backgrounds. You guys know that we do carry clear stamps, which are photopolymer, and the clear photopolymer stamps are great for a lot of the things that we use, but the background stamps I wanted to do in red rubber because you just can't beat red rubber when you're doing a background. So let's go ahead and take a look at the different ones we're releasing. So first and foremost, we have vintage burlap. The reason I did the vintage burlap in this way, and if you caught me on the Unity Facebook page earlier, I gave a little background story to these. The reason I did it this way is because the burlaps that I had seen on the market were very much a, what's the word I'm looking for? Almost like a burlap that was just very, very in your face kind of clip arty burlap, and I wanted one that was going to look almost 3D whenever you stamp it out. So I'm going to show you here, and I'm going to stamp them out as well. This is what it looks like, and these actually fit perfectly on an envelope, which is awesome. So this is what the vintage burlap looks like when it's stamped out on an envelope. And it's just so cool how it has those different striations and really lends itself to a really vintage, ripped up kind of a burlap look. So that is vintage burlap. Then we have one that I did because everyone was ranting and raving over this backer that I designed for one of our stencils. So, or it might have been actually the backer for a stamp. I'm not 100% certain, but we have now done Heart Swirl, which is the new stamp that matches that insert. So I'm gonna show you what that one looks like stamped out. And it's just really, really cool, very whimsical. You can color in the little hearts that are designed here in the other spaces, and it's just fun. I mean, it's fun. That's all. The only way I can describe it. It almost looks like a little maze, and I think this is going to look incredible on the backgrounds that you guys create. Then we have 2 of my absolute favorites from this release. Hello, Tracy. One is the lace background. You guys know that back in the day, we had a lace background from Brutus Monroe. We actually had 2 of them. Unfortunately, they never really stamped perfectly like I would have liked them to because of the stickiness of the photopolymer. Because a large photopolymer stamp, if it doesn't have the insert cut out, which you'll see some of those coming from Brutus Monroe soon, you can't really get a great impression with it because it's so sticky and it keeps lifting it up. So that's what this one looks like in its packaging, and this is what it looks like stamped out. Isn't that absolutely stunning? So many things that you can do with this lace background. And honestly, doesn't that look like the lace is, it almost looks like it's a lace overlay. Isn't that cool? All right, and then my absolute favorite from this release is called Floral Tapestry. The reason that I love this one so much, and obviously I love the other children just as much, but this one seems to be my favorite from this release because we worked really, really hard on the resolution of the scan for this vintage tapestry so that you would get the actual marks from the threads. So you can see here on this one that is stamped out just how gorgeous those thread marks are. Isn't that cool? I mean, you can literally see the threads that are on there. And I just think that's super incredible. So let me hop down real quick. I'm gonna grab some of the Raven ink, and I'm also going to grab myself the Squeaky Clean dispenser and the cloth so that I'm able to clean these up. So let me go ahead and get rocking and rolling. Okay, so I've got a Raven detail ink pad, and we're gonna start out with, actually, let me show you some of these examples first before we get started. So Michael so graciously stamped out a whole bunch of these for us because I know that he was absolutely in love with these stamps as soon as they came in. He's actually in the live now, but it's crazy because he's in the live right now and he's actually 5 feet away from me, which is very strange because that's not normal. Usually he's in the live, but he's at his house and I'm at my house. So it's great because I can actually see him across the room and it's not like, oh, hi, Michael. So this is how he stamped them out. So this one is actually embossed with the Raven embossing powder. And even with our super detailed Raven embossing powder, you can still see those striations. Do you see that? That's just so cool and so unique. Then he also did it for us in the white. And look at that in the alabaster. Imagine that as a background on your card. I can't wait to use these on different cards. It's just so cool and so different and so fun. So let's move that one. Now, one of my favorite things that he did was he actually embossed on glitter stock. So let me get my light over here so you can see how the glitter, see the glitter that's behind there? This is actually on the, I believe this one is called charcoal, the charcoal glitter. And do you see how beautifully that embossed on there? And you can achieve that because our glitter stock does not rub, the glitter doesn't rub off. It is actually put on there with a screen printing process. Then this is probably my absolute favorite one that he did. And he did the Raven embossing powder with the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Fallen Snow glitter stock. The Fallen Snow glitter stock just recently came back in stock. I'm hoping you can see how it's actually a holographic glitter stock. So it's white, but it has a bajillion different rainbow colors that show through. And I think that's incredible. Then he did one on black with the, this is the Alabaster Pigment ink. And this just turned out incredible, again, because you can see all of those different striations in that stamp. It really does look like, for lack of a better term, it looks like it is literally hand-stitched onto that card. And then we have another one of the vintage burlap. And again, this is on a lunch bag envelope, which, I mean, how cool is that to just put a label on top of there and make your own custom envelopes? So I want to show you now. I'm going to grab a piece of lunch bag cardstock because I've been using the lunch bag cardstock pretty much all day today. I've been having a lot of fun with this color. Let me grab the stamp and pull it off of here. This is what's also great, is that the rubber stamps are very easy to take this piece off. Remember, if you see the white piece that's on here, that means it's not going to stick. You need the sticky side ready to go. So I'm going to pop my piece of lunch bag cardstock right down in there. I'm going to pop this down into the corner. Okay. And we're going to lift it up and nothing sticks, which is awesome. grab ourselves some Raven Detail ink. And when you're inking up this stamp, it may look like you're not inking it up because of the small striations that are on the stamp. So don't worry, you don't have to keep on inking and inking and inking. It's the way that the stamp is designed. So don't worry, if you don't think you're getting a clear inking and impression, it's because of the way the stamp's designed. It has nothing to do with your ink pad not having enough ink and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and stamp that down. And look at that. All right, let's hit this one more time right there. Now, I would leave it like this. You can stamp it again if you would like. It's completely up to you. The table is shaking a little bit because the camera's attached to the table. You guys probably aren't used to that because normally the camera is attached to the ceiling, which is something that we will work on with this new setup. But currently, the camera is attached to the table, and that's the issue. So no, you are not seeing things. It is shaking a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that down one more time. And there we go. So I'm gonna press down in a couple more areas. And there it is. Look at how beautiful this, I mean, it's literally a tapestry is what it looks like. So cool. So cool. And I apologize if you guys hear the dings in the background. Those are just when we receive orders during the day. So sorry if that's distracting anyone. There we go. So fun. All right. So do you guys want to see any other ones stamped out before I head off? Thank you, Heather. I was so excited to team up with Unity because I've always loved Unity, and I'm just very, very fortunate to be able to, yep, I could show them again, able to work with them because their rubber stamps are just absolutely incredible. Incredible. All right, so I'm just cleaning this guy off really quick. Let me move him to the side, and I will show you them again. Yes, they're really great. So first and foremost, we have, let me move my samples out of the way because I'll show them as I show them. We have the beautiful Floral Tapestry, which is the one that I just stamped off. And it looks like this, or like this, because I just stamped it twice. And you can see it literally looks like there are sewn embroidered pieces in there. Then we have the lace. So this is just simply called lace. It's deeply etched. You can see just how beautiful. Oh my goodness, is it beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So pretty. So we have that one. Then we have the heart swirl. Looks like this in the packaging. And there is the background. And we also have the vintage burlap. Isn't that great? So cool. So cool. So just a heads up before I head off, Heather has been contacting everyone today that requested to be contacted about the birthday, the extra birthday box. Just as a heads up, if you are one of those people, make sure to check your email, make sure to check your voicemail. She's been calling all day. That box is extremely limited. I'm fairly certain that she has about half of them already sold through. So if you want to grab one of those, email heather@brutusmonroe.com or give her a call at 412-892-9511, and she will be able to help you to grab one of those. We do have some other exclusive birthday products that are with the box because the box is $74.99. You get 2 of the giant stamp sets. We're throwing so much cool stuff in it. So there are extras to give you that free shipping. Give Heather a call, again, at 412-892-9511 if it is during our normal business hours, which are 10 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or just shoot her an email at heather@brutusmonroe.com, and she will go ahead and get you set up. She'll be able to just shoot you an invoice over and get it taken care of. So that's all I have for today. I am taking tonight off because I do have an event tomorrow that I will be at. So I wanted to come live and still chat with you guys and tell you about the Unity stamps before they are gone. And of course, I will be doing a Stamp It Out video that will be separate from this, that you will be able to see on the YouTube channel if you weren't able to catch the live, or if you just like the shorter videos where you just see me stamping them out. I get that 100%. More than happy to do those videos as well. So thank you all so much for being a part of the live today. Remember to create something every day, whether that is your own vintage burlap envelope or your own ending. I will talk to you guys soon. Be good to one another. We are all that we have. And I will see you guys on Monday. Have a good night. Bye-bye.